Well, good morning, and well, welcome to the Saboteur. This will be my first actual gameplay through, technically. Well, apart from Wilkommen, of course. Yeah, so in this playthrough, I'm gonna go through the entire game on the hardest difficulty because I'm a man, and you're gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy it. You know, we're gonna have some fun. Yeah. Let's get started then. Basically, some background on this game. This is a game about a guy. By the way, there's 4 difficulties. You know, I'm on fecking hard difficulty. No DLC, which means I don't get to see any boobs in this game. Sorry, guys. This is about a Irish mechanic slash driver who ends up being stuck in France during the Nazi occupation of France, 1940, I believe. Yeah. So that's what happens, I suppose. I will let you watch this. Ooh, yeah. And then, by the way, for all the younger viewers, this isn't what the game is about. That there's not too much boobs in this game. Well, that you have to see, I suppose. But yeah, yeah. And there's our hero, Sean Devlin.
Is this seat taken?
I'm not looking for company.
You're in Paris, my friend. In this city, no one drinks alone. So, what are we celebrating?
We aren't. But if you're keen to get your teeth kicked in, I'll be happy to oblige.
I'd have thought you were too busy kicking yourself. With good reason, I'm sure.
What's it to you?
You think you're the only man in Paris hoping to drown a guilty conscience? This city is filled with men like us. We all have good reasons. I've been watching you these past weeks. I have seen that you have no love for the Nazis. The question is, how many more people will die at the hands of these jackbooted killers while you sit there cowering like a whipped dog?
Ooh.
You're mad enough to break that bottle over my head, but you won't lift a finger to help these people, eh?
This isn't my country.
Oh, did you abandon your conscience at the border? Does the need for justice end at some line drawn on a map?
Aye, if it's a map of Ireland.
Oh.
You Frenchmen have unrealistic expectations.
Open your eyes! The war is all around us. You can't escape it. You can hide here and leave the fighting to braver men. Or you can walk out that door and do what must be done. The choice is yours.
Keep it down. That sort of talk will get us both a bullet in the back of the head.
I intend to do more than talk.
Ooh.
There is a courtyard around the corner. Meet me there when you are ready to stop hiding.
So yeah, basically he's Luke. You know, he's the, well, let's call him the leader of the resistance. Let's call him that. And he wants people like you to fight. You know, he wants strong men to be strong and fight and stuff. This is where you learn the basics. You know, the objective marker and stuff. Yeah. You know, yeah, perks, unlock rate rewards. Yeah, all that stuff. You'll see these things a lot of times. Then follow Luke around the corner. You know. Yeah, basics. It'll give you all the basics so far. Yeah. You may have noticed everything's in darkness because that's how this game starts off. And they'll go through that later.
I see you're a man who'd rather die on his feet than live on his knees.
I'd
Which is
rather
Che
the
Guevara.
crowds did the dying.
Excellent. There is a German fuel depot down the street. 5,000 barrels of precious petrol, guarded by a handful of half-drunk supply clerks.
Sounds like one hell of a fire hazard.
My thoughts exactly.
We'll need something to get the fireworks started.
I know a place where we can get what we need. But first I must know. Are you prepared to kill if necessary?
I see it. These Nazi bastards bought their own tickets to hell. I'm just laying out the welcome mat.
Oh. Tough guy.
That's my car there.
Ooh, a car came out of nowhere. I could swear that car was not there before we even got here. Anyway, get in the car. Luke could be on the other side, and this is the game. You drive to an area, you go to the area, and you blow it up.
Where we headed?
Something.
I spotted a German supply cache nearby. I am sure they won't mind if we borrow a few things. Have you ever handled explosives before?
I handled a bombshell once. Turned out she was married.
This is serious.
Alright, keep your neck.
Yeah, I like
know
Sean's
what
character
I'm doing.
because he'll crack a nice joke. You know, it keeps it real. You know, he's Irish. You know, I have an Irish friend. I know Irish people. I wouldn't say I'm down with the homies, you know, but I know Irish people. Anyway, apparently I damaged the speaker, and that got me 20 contraband. Contraband is the money in this game, but contraband is just anything that can be used to buy stuff from like black market dealers, like weapons, guns, which is the same thing, weapons like dynamite and stuff like that. All the red dots you see on the map are Nazis, everything, you know. You'll learn how this game works as I go through it. Not too hard.
Down that alley. Let's go. Look at those spineless jackals. I can't stand it anymore. Whoa, steady.
Yeah, the problem with Luke is that he's a bit too hot-headed. But I suppose that's what makes him cool. I'm not sure what that means. I know a bit of French, but not like French, you know. I know enough French to survive. But now I have to help this guy out. Wow, I got beat up. Box.
What the fuck was all that about?
Frank. When I say Frank, Luke is a bit of a hothead, but that's what makes him cool. And fighting is fun. Although that's probably the last fight we're ever gonna do with this.
But we need to be careful.
You know, the average gamer will probably just go straight to weapons.
Oh, why? Was that you being careful back in the alley?
I lost my temper. It won't happen again.
See that it doesn't. I didn't leave a nice warm bar just to get me head blown off.
If we are spotted near the crate, the Germans will attempt to sound the alarm.
Then we'll have to get rid of that lookout first.
Yeah.
Yes. You should be able to find hand and footholds on the surface of that building. Climb up there and throw that Nazi piece of shit from the roof while I move in on the ground. Can you do that?
It's a piece of piss.
I do not know this phrase.
It means yes.
So yeah, this is the Assassin's Creed-esque part of the game where you climb stuff. Yeah, not as good as Assassin's Creed, but basically there. You know, this game basically is Assassin's Creed plus, you know, a bit of GTA plus World War II drama thing. Yeah, basically enter brawl mode. Get thrown off the edge, son.
Help me, Irishman. We cannot allow them to sound the alarm.
Yeah, it's important. If Nazis are about to sound the alarm, you have to beat them up before they can sound the alarm. Basically, yeah. Probably the last fist fight you're gonna have. And also perks are things you get
Party favors these crowds brought for us.
Break open those crates.
Like, you know, blowing up stuff, beating up Nazis, doing certain, you know, things. But anyway, here's a Carino Sport, which isn't a bad car. What I like about this game is that you also do a bit of car collecting, you know, like most open world sandbox games. But I don't know, it seems a bit more fun because you're collecting historical cars, and you know, the whole theme of him being a driver and the guy driven to revenge.
Tell me, my friend, what were you doing in Ireland before you came to my country?
I was a mechanic. Not that it's any of your business.
A mechanic, eh? Well, The Resistance could use a good mechanic.
I didn't know there was a resistance in Paris.
Okay.
That's about to change. After tonight, the Nazis will have a new enemy to fear.
Indeed. So, basically, yeah. I'm going to look this
The
stuff
depot
up.
is just up ahead.
We'll need to create a diversion to get past that gate.
The Nazis are trained to investigate the sound of gunshots or an explosion. Use that to your advantage. 10 pounds of high explosive on that truck should get their attention.
Aye, that'll do.
Start by climbing that building. Once you're on the roof, keep your head down and wait until the truck explodes. Then, use that telephone wire to cross the street into the fuel depot. While the soldiers are distracted, moving quickly.
So yeah, this is basically teaching you how to blow up stuff with a bit of
I'll
stealth.
meet you by the gate.
Then again,
when it's
sometimes you
done.
can just run in, got
Watch your
all
eyes,
guns blazing,
Irishman.
but you know, you haven't got no guns yet, so you have to do everything the smart way, at least for now. It's important for the Nazis to not see you climbing things as well, because that's suspicious behavior. You know, why are you climbing that building? You know, and then that causes alarms and stuff. So yeah, climbing. A lot of the things you'll do, like big things you do, will involve at least some form of climbing, because you want to be stealthy about it. But you know, this is only natural, I suppose, because the rooftops are your friend. So there's Luke creating a diversion by blowing up the truck. Somehow no one sees him, but you know, it's okay. Wait for the truck to explode. Boom.
That's my cue. Time to leg
They're
it.
getting distracted. You see them run out in that corner. You can see them. This is where I jump in. And if I do this properly, I should be able to just run behind them. Plant this.
Oops.
I think I've been seen. Yeah, I've been seen. I have been seen. And everything's on fire. But what just happened that's very important is the fact that now the place fills up with colour. That's the very important thing right here. As you can see, it fills up with a bit more colour. You can't really see it right now. Well, you kind of can, but yeah. I might be screwed. This is probably the worst attempt I've done at this. This is pretty bad of an attempt. But I will escape using the storm wagon. I will just casually. Yeah, the important thing about alarm is that you first escape alarm before you can continue your mission. Or you can keep the alarm going, it just makes it a bit harder though. Like picking up people and such.
Ha! We did it! Tonight we changed the course of history, my friend.
Well, all we did is blow up a petrol station. Though I must admit it, that
Here's
fireball
what he's
did
saying
make a
basically
pretty
about
picture.
the colour and stuff.
You are wrong, Irishman. Something has changed. It is in the air. Can you not feel it?
Well,
So as you can see,
now
there's
that you mention it,
colour
it
in
is
the
just
area
the
now
beginning.
because
We will
you shouldn't
push
have
back
a
the
resistance
darkness,
big enough to
free the
inspire
city
the
from
people.
fear, house
you know.
by house, and street by street.
So yeah, I get some happy and inspirational. And you get back to the bell.
Get some rest, my friend. We will have much to do in the days ahead.
Oh, aye.
And that's
If by that you mean
introduction
a
to this
sweet
game, I
brunette
suppose.
and a glass of whiskey.
Enjoy your reward, Irishman. You earned it. I owe you a drink.
You baby. I'm totally gonna get some serious boob action right now. But before that, I guess, yeah, that was an introduction to the Saboteur. Expect episodes to come. I'm not gonna promise to upload them at a certain time because I don't want to disappoint anyone, but I must say this is a fun game. I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing it. I hope you have a lot of fun watching it. So for now, I'd like to thank you and good night.